Hello? Yeah, this is Jared. I was wondering if I could return the Big Macs I bought yesterday. Yeah, I just can't afford them. What's up? January 26th, Wednesday, I think. It's 2:04 p.m., about an hour after market close. And man, I had a great day yesterday. And in true novice fashion, uh, I went right back to where I belong, right? A couple of mistakes, a couple of main mistakes I had. I just need to listen to myself. I came in this morning telling myself to be disciplined, telling myself to wait for my setup. Uh, your opportunity will come. And for some reason, just sitting on my hands, I get ants in my pants. I, I get bored. I get some FOMO. And I have to remind myself to mute the chats because I hear the beep 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 beep, and then the pros, do 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 do, long short, and then I'm sitting on my hands, and that's what I should be doing, but it's just human nature for myself, anyways, that I want to get involved, I want to get aggressive, I want to make some money too, but that's just not how this game works, and the sooner I realize like the difference between having discipline and not is the difference between yesterday's outcome and today's outcome. And the sooner I can execute on knowing this, I think there's a lot of upside and a lot of improvement that can be made for myself. Another piece of the puzzle that I messed up on today was the FOMC statement. I don't know what happens during these. The red traders try to make it clear, be careful, and the reaction's something's gonna happen, and I don't know what's gonna happen. They don't know what's gonna happen. But I took some longs prior to it, and I took some shorts after it, trying to hedge my longs that were in the red because I don't know, I was already snowballing out of control. But as you can see here, a couple good. 14% is not a good thing. Get that out the way. I didn't blow up any accounts. I didn't lose everything from yesterday too. Even though I'm not even thinking about yesterday, but it's good to know that I didn't take losses that are so huge. A lot of these losses I exited knowing that I was wrong, knowing that I should cut it and not letting it get out of hand. So I always try to find positives in what I'm doing because this is a really hard thing, and if you get just down on yourself, it gets pretty miserable, and then that's when I hit the bottle. So let's get into a couple of these. Early in the morning, let's see. The energy stocks, I thought I was going to be able to get some quick base hits off these. But again, my entries are crap sometimes. There's so many pieces to the puzzle, and the most important one just goes out the window, which is the market. Let me see if I could switch over here. This was the market today, nice and red after the FOMC. Yesterday was a doji, so I didn't know what to expect. It could go either way, and that's why we got to come in every day and read what the market gives us. Read what the defense gives us. If we're a quarterback and everything. You want to come in like Tom Brady. Well, you want to come in like Jimmy Garoppolo and not Dak Prescott or something like that. 49ers going to win the Super Bowl. But anyways, we had a gap up today, and I was like, wow, I took a quick, I closed my swing out on SLB on this quick pop for a nice profit. That was my first trade of the day. I was like, ooh, we starting off the day good. Had some buyers, and then we had the pullback. And guess where I got into some of my longs this morning? Right at the top of this. So, what's this first one? XOM. Whoa. There we go. Pull up SPY. I got into XOM right here at the top at 948. I'm thinking energy sector is going to be strong again, just like yesterday, and it's just going to carry me to victory throughout the day. But SPY pulled back, Stock pulled back with it. The better entry would have been, if I was able to be patient, right down here in this consolidation. Little candles here. I think, if the selling was strong, there would have been a follow through with bigger red candles. Who knows? But this is in hindsight, and you got to do this in real time. So I got in up here, and I exited 10 minutes later because I knew I had a bad entry, and I just need to cut my loss. So a quick $40 loss, not a cool way to start the day. And then the same thing happened on DVN. I literally thought, because I checked out their dailies already yesterday, I know I like them. I'm bullish on them. Let's check out the daily here on DVN. At the time, it was a green candle pushing up through this horizontal resistance. A lot of buying. I mean, reducing. The volume's going down. I thought I had it figured out, which is why you can't let your guard down in this. I got in at the exact same time as CVX or XOM, 9:49. Yeah, I got out 5 minutes later, realizing that it was a horrible entry. So cut that for a $30 loss. Let's go back, and then DVN pins. Pins, I was actually right about, but I didn't give it room to work. And this is what happens when you make a mistake. Now you start doubting your thesis, and you don't know if you should cut it. And then you start getting chopped out. And first, let's check out the daily on Snap. Or no, not Snap. Sorry, I took a loss on that later. But pins. The daily. I've traded this recently. It's in the bottom right corner of the D1 under all SMAs. When you zoom out, I don't see really any support anywhere. So I do think this is a weak stock, and it's a good short. But we're in a bull market, and I gotta wait for the market to give me some tailwind. And I would have had a good trade if I let this ride a little bit. I got in at 10.16, right in this candle here. I'm looking for the next leg down. It's weak relative to SPY. SPY's pulling back, so now I'm just waiting for the stock to get heavy, and no stock is gonna withstand the market for too long. And then where did I exit? Look at this. I exit on this green doji. And that's actually when SPY, popped back up, and then the weakness finally shows on pins, and I could have took 40 cents right here. And that is a novice in a nutshell. I take a bad entry on those last two trades. I finally find, what looks to be a good trade, a good stock. I got my thesis right, and I would have took a good move. And I ruined the win for myself. So don't do that. How can I avoid this? Be confident in your call. Move on from the last trade, and just watch the market. The market's up. These next candles would have been necessary for me to see. Like it's up, down, down, down. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to see, but I didn't give them my chance to see it. So that's pins. And then I got back into pins later for another $5 loss. And that time I just exited the same candle because I was like, don't touch a stock twice. So that's pins. And then later in the day, I had CVX and EPD long before FOMC. I should have stayed flat, but those two stocks are strong in my opinion. I'll go over those after. But I got into Snap short to hedge my longs. But by the time I got in, these big red candles had already happened. I'm too late. And SPY found support right here. So, oops, sorry, I forgot to change screens. This is Snap's 5 minute. I got in right down here, shorting, into the weakness. But if you look on the D1, it didn't even get to the low of this day, back on the 24th. It is a weak ass stock in my opinion, but I just got in at the wrong time. Like, SPY started stacking these red candles all the way 20-30 minutes ago, and I just get in at the tail end. And not only that, but if we look on SPY, where SPY found support, that's this area, like right here, I think. Well, let's look at the daily. Might be, yeah, back here in October. So I didn't see this till after, but if I'm banking on SPY to keep tanking off those big red candles on the M5, I should have known that there may be a possibility that we're kind of safe here. I mean, there's some support here that unless we break that with big volume and stacked red candles, I shouldn't have been short at this area on anything, and that's right around down here. So that was another piece of information that I could have used to prevent myself from shorting. All I was doing was looking at these big red candles. I thought, oh, stacking red candles, big volume, buyers tried to come in, and then more stacked red candles, and I thought it would keep going, but I was wrong. So got in here short on Snap, and I got out 40 minutes later over here somewhere, and I'm just glad I cut it when I did. So 4% loss on that one. Oops. Sorry. And the last one I'll go through is Walmart. Pretty much the same exact thing. The stock on the D1 seems weak to me, but there's this line of kind of support here. Touched twice, 3 times almost. And unless we break that, with conviction. Damn, I didn't switch screens again. This blue line right here, unless we break that with conviction, I probably won't touch this. So I could actually set an alert somewhere here. Just to, oh, it already broke it, but I want to see another stacked red candle before I short this one. I did the same thing, same timing down here, and a few candles later, it bounced. So got out of that for a $60 loss, which I can recover from if I can start to execute and get this shit right. Another thing that I saw, and it gave me more confidence in that this isn't going to keep going, is on the HA basis. Right when I got into my shorts, this HA candle formed, and then I saw a flat bottom HA candle forming, and I was like, oh great, this is like a reversal or something. So I got out of my shorts and I didn't get back into any more trades after that. Good job, Jared. So yeah, L on the day. Until I could put this stuff together and execute on it, it's not enough just to know it. I need to sit on my hands and not trade until SPY finds support and I find the strongest stocks and I go long and I ride it, or vice versa. Otherwise, if SPY is going like this, up and down, maybe I could take one of the little quick pops if it's super clear to me. But otherwise, I need to just sit around and not do anything. Mute the chat sounds because I get FOMO just from the beeps. I need to be like the sniper in Saving Private Ryan, and not like Cuba Gooding Jr. in Pearl Harbor, shooting everything. I just need to be one at a time, boom, boom. And that's the difference between profit yesterday and not profit today. I had 1 or 2 mistakes yesterday. Today, every single one of these trades, bad entry, bad timing, and no conviction. So those are the 2 main ones today. Thank you guys so much for the support. I didn't really expect much from it, but damn, 100 subscribers in a day. I'm not looking for fame or anything, but I'm hoping that you guys, maybe hearing me talk myself through this, will help you guys out, and you guys will learn faster than me, or maybe help me out. I look forward to seeing you guys or talking to you guys more. But yeah, thank you guys. As long as we survive long enough to get good at this, I'll see you guys at the top with the red traders and everything, hopefully. So have a good day. I'll record another video tomorrow. See ya.